How you doing, Southern Alberta? This is the Stormbringer bringing you the PZW match of the week on Shaw Television. What we have here is the final minutes. TBone versus Travis Copeland. Travis Copeland finally making his way up the ranks of Power Zone Wrestling, making it into the top 6 contenders for the Power Zone Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. But he is in a war, a battle against 1/4 of Mayhem, TBone. You can see Cowboy Bryn Watts, the Canadian Dream, the other members of Mayhem outside the ring manhandling Travis Copeland. It's elementary for TBone, just putting on the finishing touches. It doesn't matter how much heart, it doesn't matter how much passion Travis Copeland brings to the ring. The bottom line is, Tom, we have been discussing this for months. Mayhem has the numbers game. No matter what you bring to the table, I don't care how big you are, I don't care how much heart you have, I don't care how much passion you perform with, when you are in there against not just one, but 4 individuals with a collective goal, it is nearly impossible to win. Look at TBone setting up Travis for another big bump, but Travis able to fight back. Look at the size difference. Travis now with a twist of fate, out of nowhere off the top. Could it be enough? Here it is, a mistake out of TBone. You can see Cowboy and the Canadian Dream. Oh, here we go, Tom. You know what? Travis Copeland got a win out of nowhere. Nobody saw that coming. You can see the body language of TBone. I think more than being hurt, he's embarrassed. But Cowboy and the Dream laying into Copeland. Copeland may have a victory. Copeland may be climbing the ranks in Power Zone Wrestling. But my God, Tom, he is going to pay the price. This is what I'm talking about. Sheer intimidation out of Mayhem. Sheer intimidation. You can see referee Vince Dieger, referee Shaggy now coming out, trying to break this up. Commissioner Jim Dandy is in there, but it's after the bell, Tom. It is after the bell. It is after the fact. Laying in the boots to Travis Copeland. Copeland has been battling with the Mayhem boys for months now, Tom, and once again, you know, Kyle Sebastian scheduled to wrestle next. Copeland's tag team partner. Sebastian has got to just be warming up, getting ready for his match. If he knew this was taking place, you would have to believe Sebastian would be there to save his friend and tag team partner. Once again, Tom, I don't know how Mayhem is going to be stopped, and these guys are slowly beginning to absolutely dominate every aspect of Power Zone Wrestling. I do not know how anybody is going to beat these numbers. The bottom line is, Tom, the only way it's going to be done is for us as a collective to try to get together against Mayhem. Look at Crosse now. Here we go, Tom. Crosse and Kyle Sebastian. I'll tell you what happened here, folks. The Mayhem boys went backstage, got their hands on Kyle Sebastian. They knew Travis Copeland was out. Travis Copeland carried to the back by Commissioner Jim Dandy and senior official Vince Dieger. Travis Copeland was out of it. So what happened as soon as everybody got in the back, the Mayhem boys laid into Kyle Sebastian. Crosse throws Sebastian out through the curtains, and he's followed by the Mayhem boys. Look at Rampage, Cowboy, Bryn Watts, and TBone, the Canadian Dream. Sebastian with the upper hand. Oh, the low blow by Crosse. The Mayhem boys once again with the distraction. Look at the roll up by Crosse again. Kyle Sebastian was decimated before this match had even started. This isn't even really a match. The fact that the bell rang is a travesty. You know what, Tom? Commissioner Jim Dandy and senior official Vince Dieger have got to do something about Mayhem, because Kyle Sebastian didn't stand a chance. That should not be an official match, but obviously it is. Obviously the bell rung to begin the contest, the bell rung to end the contest. This is a travesty. This is an injustice. Travis Copeland is a mess. He is not going to be able to save his tag team partner, and you can see what they're doing. The hottest young commodity in all of professional wrestling in Canada is getting decimated. Set up on the top rope, it's pretty obvious what Mayhem is looking to do, and they are looking to end the career of the 19-year-old future superstar, Kyle Sebastian. A superplex, now blocked by Sebastian. Sebastian doing all he can. There is barely anything behind those shots. The push, now the block by Crosse. Too much has been done to Sebastian. My God, somebody's got unbelievable, Tom. Down through a table, down through a table. Kyle Sebastian has been absolutely decimated by Mayhem. Earlier in the broadcast, Travis Copeland decimated by Mayhem. Now Kyle Sebastian decimated by Mayhem. I just made the statement, Tom, that we need to rally together and create numbers of our own to combat Mayhem. But if Copeland is out, if Kyle Sebastian is out, who's left? I'm in a war with Brandon Van Danielson. Who's left? Who is going to stand up to Mayhem? The Canadian Dream getting in a lick. The guy is scheduled for knee surgery. He's a manager. You tell me why a manager is kicking a 19-year-old kid south of the border. That is revolting. Setting him up for the spike pile driver. The spike pile driver on Kyle Sebastian. Copeland now attempting to get in the ring. You can see how gingerly Copeland was moving to get in the ring. Copeland doing all he can to protect his tag team partner, but we saw earlier in the broadcast, Copeland absolutely destroyed. Look at Mayhem. Look at what Mayhem is doing to two of the brightest young stars in Power Zone Wrestling. Mayhem have absolutely shredded the future of Power Zone Wrestling. On February 11th, and myself, the Storbringer, with the same, a little shot to the dream. February 11th, Bullies South Grandstand. February 11th, Bullies South Grandstand. What is going to happen with Mayhem?
There's nothing like